Hey guys, taking my TW200 in the woods for the very first time. I've had it for I guess a month and a half, 2 months, and we finally, or about a month I guess, and we are finally taking it in the woods. She is a beauty. Let me flip this around for you guys. Alrighty, so here she is. Hear that sound? That sounds pretty damn good. I'm gonna turn this off. Give you a little rundown of what we did. When I got this, it was spittering and sputtering quite a bit. Turns out it's set. I mean, this is a 2008. It only has 220 miles on it. It's sat for about 10 years untouched. Now what that means is the gas tank, it's metal. So when I went up to go look at it, he said it was mint condition, which it pretty much was, but inside the tank was extremely rusty, which means when I came down to the petcock, that was a disgusting mess inside there. Also had a fuel filter, which looked like a mess, and he kept saying, well, potentially if the fuel filter is dirty, everything getting inside of it's clean. Well, that's not the case. This is one of those Chinese carburetors. We opened that up and that was still dirty. So once we used the Metal Rescue, I do recommend you guys use Metal Rescue. I put it in for 3 days. They say 24 hours at max. I kept it in for 3 days. It worked great. So highly recommend, if you have rust in your gas tank, use Metal Rescue. I think it's like 50 bucks max. I don't know what it is exactly, but you get Metal Rescue, you put 2 gallons in. This is a 1.8 tank. I put 2 gallons in and still didn't fill it all the way up. So that's not a 1.8. 1.8 on the specs, but it's really not 1.8. So what you have to do is you have to flip up the tank upside down every day and a half or so. So that's what we did. There's still a noise. I heard it's normal when you ride it on the street and you get above like 4th gear and you have the RPMs kicking. There's definitely some noise in the motor. They're noisy motors, so get used to that. Just from my research, I found out it's a pretty noisy motor. You'll hear even whenever the starter, it just doesn't sound like my 650. I got a DR 650. That's a smooth ride for the road. This is really made for like 90% street or trail, 10% street. The DR 650 is the opposite, so it runs a lot better, higher speeds. But she's beautiful. I put the bark busters on it. The D-Flex, these worked out great. I can't get them down perfect because if I put this down, that's not going down, so that's going to be up a little bit, as you see. Protects me a little bit. I just bought one of those Ricochet skid guards on there. I just bought it, just came in. I'm gonna put that on there. I just took off the shitty one that comes with it. I was gonna do it today, but it was too nice to ride, so too nice to pass it up. I went out and took it for a spin and gonna take it in the woods down here and then take it to the gas station. But man, oh man, TW200 people, if you're out there, you're thinking about buying one, I love it. I love it. This is my first TW200. Like I said, I have a DR 650. I drive that on the road more, and I'm a shorter guy, so I need something like this for the woods. So I don't know what she's gonna handle like whenever it's dry, but if this was any bigger of a bike, I couldn't handle it in this mud. It is really slippery in the snow. I'll have a lot more videos for you guys, and hope you like them.